I don't think it's possible to begin this evening without asking Andy what he would be saying tonight if he was George W. Bush.
Ladies and gentlemen of America, I very much appreciate your votes, but I resign.
Andy, I mean, everybody knows that your stock and trade is humor. But I was very struck a couple of months ago by the piece you did on Iraq, which was very powerful and which elicited tremendous reaction from viewers. What do you think went wrong here? How do you look at this war and, I mean, having, let's face it, seen a number, why is it that this one went so terribly wrong?
Well, I don't think the American public understands why we ever went there. I don't know what problem we were trying to correct. Obviously, they had a bad dictator that deserved to be driven out of office, but I don't know whether even that was our business to do. And I'm glad he's gone, but I don't. And then there was no place to stop. I don't think President Bush ever had any intention of having it go on for this long.
Can you imagine a situation in which Bush could actually concede, but God, it was a terrible mistake, let's get the hell out of
Well, it would be a smart thing to do. He would have, I mean, the nation would go with the president if he said, Jesus, I really blew that. I mean, I made a mistake, and I'm sorry. Why doesn't he say that?
Well, you know, I mean,
I doubt it.
For the first books I worked with Andy on, he had an essay on abortion in which he said, personally, I just think abortion is awful. He said, but I like the people who are for it more than I like the people who are against it. And I remember thinking at that time that no one has ever better captured how more of us feel about something. I sort of felt that way about Clinton. You know, I think what the son of a bitch did was awful, but I really don't like the people who are against him. And Andy's ability to kind of make us understand the way we feel has always been one of the things that...
But people ask, you know, where do you get your ideas? It's a ridiculous question because, I mean, I can look around this room and see 50 ideas that I could write. I mean, really, the world is just filled with things to write about, and you get your mind going on something and pushing it a little, and decide to think about more things about a subject. And it's fun. There's no way that I can have as much fun as thinking of things to say about a subject. I love sitting at my writing machine. Sorry, it's no longer a typewriter, but
when did you stop using a typewriter?
About 15 years ago, I guess. I used that big old Underwood. Underwood 5 upright. It was one of the great machines ever invented, and it was a wonderful, indestructible machine. I put my thumb around my finger and I bang away at that thing, and it just never broke down. And I got 21 of them. I liked it so much. Every time I saw one, I'd buy it.
Do you?
I hate being my age.
Do you?
Yeah, and it's you know, like I walked. I had a. Did you see me get up on this platform? It's 6 inches high, and I had to. Jesus, I had to make a plan to get up on it. No, I'm not angry with the world. I think. I am surprised there's so many stupid people. I mean, it really is disappointing. And you see what they will watch on television and become absorbed with. And On the other hand, there are a lot of people who watch the news, which is a lot of the news broadcasts, the network news broadcasts are pretty good. But I am disappointed with people. I mean, I'm no genius, but I find myself thinking I'm smarter than most people, which is a terrible thing.
As you look back on it now, who do you think were the right presidents for the time they served?
Well, when you think that our president should be the smartest person in the United States, now we've failed miserably. I mean, really, we have. I suppose the smartest president we've had may have been Bill Clinton, and but he disappointed us that one time so miserably. That is a tragedy in our country's history, because Bill Clinton could have been a real hero for a lifetime.